Hey guys, so today we're going to do the infamous sweater nail. It's super easy. So we're just going to I'm going to use a gray polish on one and then a peachy color on the other, just to show you that you can do it in any color you like. So you just make sure you put a nice even coat of the polish. So I didn't have a gray that I liked, so I mixed black and white to make my own because none of the grays I had were actually gray. They were sort of brownish. So, yeah, mixed my own. And it's not super opaque. So I'm going to do 2 coats of the gray. And then the peachy color is really not opaque at all. So I'm going to do a 3rd coat. And I'm just not going to show it to you. So you'll see 2 coats, but not the 3rd. But just know that, yes, I did a 3rd on the peachy colored one because it just wasn't covering it properly. And yeah, I use old nail wheels because, yeah, I'm too cheap to buy a bunch of new ones. So yeah, make sure you make sure you cap off the ends and give it a full cure before you move on. And now we're going to do our 2nd coat. Make sure that you have a nice even base for your sweater design so that you don't have to worry about little nicks and stuff in the background that you can see, and it'll just distract from it. So make sure you do a nice even coat on that. And as you can see with this peach, it really is not very opaque. So yeah, after this coat, I did another one, so was not working for me. But it doesn't matter. You can do as many coats as you want. Just make sure you get them even and cover everything up, and eventually you won't see anything else. So then we're going to put on a matte top coat. This one is C&D Shellac, and you can use any matte top coat you want, and just give it a nice thin layer. You don't want it to be too thick because matte polish tends to get ridgy and it doesn't lay flat as well or self-level as well as a regular gel polish does. And sometimes it has little weird gritty bits in it, which is, I don't know why, but yeah, sometimes they do. So give them both a nice matte top coat. And then you're going to give it a full cure. You want it to make sure that everything is encased and ready to start our design. And voila. Okay. So now I've removed the sticky layers, so you see they're not as shiny. And then we're going to just take a thin brush and we'll do it on, I'll show you on the gray and then I'll do the peach one off camera, just so that this makes this video a little shorter. So you're just going to draw a small, like, lightning bolt sort of shape, but more linear. So like you draw a line down, and then a horizontal line, and then one more little sort of vertical line going down after. And then the next line, you're going to start under the first sort of zigzag. And you don't want to let them touch because the gel will run together. But you do want to do this shape all the way down the middle of the nail, or the sides, whichever you decide. I'm just showing you how to do the actual technique. You can do whatever design on it that you like. It doesn't really matter. It's just this is sort of the standard design for a sweater nail. And just continue this all the way down the nail. And then we're going to draw 2 lines. Now this is sort of one of those things that I can either nail a straight line or it looks like a 2-year-old drew it with their eyes closed. So hopefully I can draw a straight line here. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I can. And if you're really like has to be perfect, like a client or something like that, then I would use a striping brush, but I just use these brushes to practice with, so, you know, why not? It's easier to get your skill down pat rather than having to switch brushes like 100 times. Sometimes you just have a couple of brushes and that's fine. Just work with what you got. And you just want to make sure you do one straight line down one side and a straight line down the other side of your zigzaggy design in the center. Again, making sure that none of the gel is touching each other. And then we're just going to put some little dots going down either side. Just like little pin dots. You can use a dotting tool, a toothpick, a bobby pin, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just dots is all you need. Now here's the fun thing. You're not going to cure this. Not yet, anyway. No, apparently I forgot something. Yeah, I'll finish the top design. Sorry, I get a little, particular. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to cure this yet. What we're going to do is we're going to use clear acrylic powder. And what we're going to do is just take our nail and sprinkle it over the nail before we've cured it. Make sure you get every one of those little designs that you just drew covered in acrylic powder. You can tell when it's completely covered because it's not, the gel that you put is not shiny as it would be. And once you've done that, you can cure it. And see, I did the peach one, and now we just dust off any excess. And voila! You have the infamous sweater nails. Ooh, and you did it all by yourself. Nice, huh? This will work with short and long nails, by the way, so looks cute on both. All right, guys, see you later.